Builder Showcase and Remodeling Television is brought to you today by Jane Kerwin Homes, homes for particular people. David and Goliath Builders, the #1 team in home building and remodeling. And by Anderson Homes, superior custom home builder.
Welcome to Builder Showcase Television. I'm your host, Lori Minetti. Building a new home is an exciting venture, and on Builder Showcase, we've got everything you need to get going on your home building dreams. Whether you're looking for a builder, contractor, building-related service, or new home community, this is the show for you. Today, we'll hear from the area's best new home builders and remodelers, get a glimpse into some beautiful model homes, and hear about some great home services. We even have some exciting products from Master Z's to show you today. When it comes to both indoor and outdoor entertaining, Master Z's has you covered. Stay tuned for some serious inspiration for your home. But for now, grab a pen and paper as we get started with the show.
From the beautiful hills of Hubertus to the clean lakes of Delafield, all the way down to Lake Geneva. For 70 years, Rural Builders has been blessed to build not only beautiful custom homes, but also build strong relationships and amazing friendships with families across southeastern Wisconsin.
Hi, I'm Bill Rubel.
I'm Scott Galler.
And I'm Jason Rubel. All of us at Rural Builders would like to personally thank all the great clients we built custom homes for over the last 7 decades. We also want to thank all the hardworking men and women that have made Rural Builders what it has become today. We couldn't have done it without you. From my grandfather who started the business back in 1949, carried on by my father, and now myself, we expect to carry the tradition of building some of the most creative designs for the next 70 years. If you're interested in building a new home, we personally invite you to meet with us and talk about how we can make your dream home a reality.
The term custom home can mean a lot of different things, especially if you're in the market to build. At Anderson Homes, they take an approach to home building that makes each home truly custom to you, the customer. And that process starts from day one. And here to tell us more are Kevin and Kelsey from Anderson Homes. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi, Lori.
Now, the phrase custom home is used a lot. If someone is in the market to build, what should they be aware of when it comes to custom building?
That's a great question, Lori. Custom home can mean a lot of different things to many different people. At Anderson Homes, we like to focus on our customer and their lifestyle. From day one, we like to sit down with them, see what they need in a home, what they're looking for, and from that point, we design off of their lifestyle so it fits them as best as possible, because to get a unique custom home, you need to fit it to the person.
Many people have heard of an interior designer to help with the layout of home's furnishings, but at Anderson, you have a designer that plans the layout of the inside of the home itself.
Yes, we do, and I'm actually one of the designers on staff. There's 2 of us at Anderson Homes, and we work with the clients right away from the beginning in the concept stages of their plan. So we sit down, we work with them. Everybody lives, works, and plays differently throughout their home, and we hone in on exactly what that is to create them a floor plan that they love. And then we take it into elevations, and then we end with the final construction drawings.
So each home truly is an individualized process to create just what the homeowner is looking for.
You bet, it exactly is that. So sometimes there's customers that maybe don't have an idea of what they're looking for. So we have existing plans that they can choose from, and we look to see what suits their needs best from the get-go. And then we can push and pull different room sizes and move things around and make it exactly what they want. We also are able to design a custom home based off of a sketch, even if it was from a napkin. We really want to accommodate the originality and the uniqueness of each homeowner.
Now, you do something unique when it comes to accurate pricing. Could you explain that to our viewers?
Absolutely, Lori. We like to take our customers to our vendors so they can look through their selections, and in that process we like to meet their expectations not only for quality as well as what they're looking for from a budget standpoint.
So transparency and allowances up front is something you strive for as a business.
Yes, absolutely. The transparency comes with showing the customers the actual cost of what their site improvements are going to be, along with what their allowances as well moving forward to the budget.
Well, thank you so much, Kevin and Kelsey. Come out and see the quality that goes into every Anderson home. For model hours and directions, visit AndersonHomesWI.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Meyer.
And I'm Jamie Budiak from You Build It Custom Homes and Renovations.
Jamie, when people hear the name You Build It, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, Joe, most people think they're swinging a hammer and you building it.
Jamie, that's not true. The You and You Build It is all about you, Y-O-U, the homeowner. You get to be in control, you get to see all the costs, and you decide what you want in your home and how to spend your money.
And we'll be there to guide you every step of the way.
At You Build It, it's all about you.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
When you're ready to build your forever home, you want to choose a location with a true sense of community. A place like right here at Dunoon Country Estates. And here to tell us more is John Jewell from Jewell Homes. John, you have some amazing lots ready to build on. Tell us about this wonderful new development.
Thanks, Lori. These are 10 one-acre lots plus 12 acres of conservation in the subdivision, giving that country feel and great views. Most of the lots have exposure and some have wooded backdrops. Still on the south side of Muskego, so still close to restaurants and shopping.
Well, this is the type of neighborhood that you can really develop a close-knit community.
Definitely, being a smaller neighborhood, 10 lots plus the conservation area, it's a great place to make new friends.
When you build a Jewell home here at Dunoon Country Estates or in another neighborhood, what can you expect from the Jewell Homes experience?
Well, we try to give all our customers the 5-star experience. In fact, we have a reputation for being the best custom home builder in the area because we provide a personalized approach to building that you won't find anywhere else.
Terrific. Thanks, John. To learn more, give Jewell Homes a call or visit jewelhomesinc.com.
Cement.
You walk on it, you drive on it every day, but how often do you think about the importance of your outdoor concrete? Well, that's where the experts at Tony La Licata Cement come in. It's their job to worry about your outdoor concrete, so you don't have to. When you're ready to install new or perhaps refurbish your old worn-out concrete, give Tony La Licata Cement a call. For over 47 years, they've been creating outdoor spaces that enhance any home's appeal. That includes not only driveways and patios, but sidewalks, garage slabs, borders, inlays, colored, stamped, and even decorative concrete. Tony La Licata Cement can do it all. Concrete simply is the best choice when it comes to quality, durability, and versatility. It's the perfect way to add beauty and value to your home. And because concrete is lower maintenance, you can be assured that you're investing your money into something long-lasting. Not all cement contractors are created equal, so when you're ready to install or refurbish your outdoor concrete, give Tony La Licata Cement a call.
Tony La Licata Cement has helped thousands of families beautify their outdoor living spaces.
There are several La Licatas out there, but there's only one, Tony La Licata Cement. When you're looking for quality concrete installation, give us a call.
It's Tony La Licata Cement.
We are coming to you from a brand new model from David and Goliath Builders, the Valerie. And I'm joined by David and Ann to talk about what's new and exciting with David and Goliath Builders. Well, hello, David and Ann. Hi, Lori.
Good afternoon, Lori.
Oh, this model is fantastic. But today we're going to start off by talking about an amazing opportunity for a few lucky homeowners that are looking to build.
That's right, Lori. We have some beautiful lots that are available in the Howell Oaks subdivision in Waukesha. They feature full exposures, and we can custom design a home for you to fit one of the lots or start out with a model home that we've already designed.
That is a prime location and some beautiful surroundings. Now, when it comes to designing a home that'll be a perfect fit for one of those lots or any lot for that matter, you have a special tool in your arsenal.
That's correct, Lori. We utilize an architectural design system that allows us to bring our customers' plans to life. And when I say to life, we can do a 3D virtual tour through their plan.
That's a great way for homeowners to visualize how they're actually going to live in the space.
That's true. We can actually place their furniture and place people into the plan so they can see whether the space is going to fit their needs.
Now, when it comes to seeing an example of a finished David and Goliath home, the Valerie is the place to go.
That's correct. The Valerie is an awesome floor plan. It is a split bedroom ranch that features 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. When you come in from the garage, it has an awesome mudroom with a bench and a drop zone, and the master bedroom suite has his and her walk-in closets as well as a large shower.
To view the Valerie model, please give us a call to schedule your own personal tour.
Thanks, David and Ann. Give David and Goliath Builders a call or visit them online at davidgoliath.com. When the weather is nice, you want to enjoy it with friends and family. And there's no better way to enjoy the outdoors than with patio furniture from Master Z's. They're the experts when it comes to outdoor family fun. And joining me today is Rob from Master Z's. Hi, Rob.
Hi, Lori.
Now, Rob, when it comes to selection in patio furniture, Master Z's is the place to go.
Absolutely. Nobody has more than we have. And with today, people staying home more, we've brought in more inventory than ever.
So what's popular right now?
Well, turning your outdoor space into a living room space is more popular than ever. Being able to have a great time with family and friends and be comfortable in a nice patio set.
Well, this really is like an extension of your living room. It's perfect for entertaining.
Absolutely. One thing that will separate us from everybody else is that you can have it just the way you want it. If you don't like this set, I can change all the colors for you. I can change sizes and shapes, but we have everything that would fit your home.
That's terrific. Thanks, Rob. Be sure to stop by Master Z's showroom and see their great selection in person. And mention that you saw them on Builder Showcase and receive a $25 Master Z's gift certificate.
Master Z.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
It's Steinhaffel's Small Space Event, where all the furniture is designed to fit your condo, loft, or tiny home. Sofas, bedrooms, dining rooms, and more. It's all 35 to 50% off. And with Steinhaffel's special 60-month financing, your new room has never been more affordable. Steinhaffel's has the area's largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. So shop now and save big, in-store or online at steinhaffels.com.
With an unmatched track record and insider knowledge of the Lake Country area, the Spheris team provides clients with an effortless, high-value experience. From pre-sale property improvements to final negotiations, it's the attention to detail and actual personalized service that puts the Spheris team in a class of their own. If you're buying or selling your home, contact the Spheris team today. The Spheris team. How can we help you?
Carpetland USA Flooring Center.
It's virtually indestructible, worry-free flooring. All luxury vinyl plank flooring is priced up to 55% off this week at Carpetland USA.
They've served for us. Now it's time to help them. Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin is in need of donations to help make the Milwaukee Veterans Village a reality. This is a completely community-funded project aimed at providing homeless and at-risk veterans a place to get back on their feet with 42 tiny homes, a 10,000 square foot community center, and programs designed to help veterans return to a sense of normalcy. Be a hero to our nation's heroes. Donate to the Milwaukee Veterans Village today.
Good morning, Jeff here, and today we're going to show you our brand new 2,800 square foot Floridian 3 model. Let's take a look. The design really speaks for itself. It's loaded with large windows for a bright, cheery ambiance. The modern design combines a large great room that opens into a wide central kitchen, and the hearth room is really inviting with these oversized patio doors and wraparound entertainment cabinets. The study with tall French doors and transom windows is located off the fabulous foyer. It's got our unique Horwath bedroom design where the master suite is located to the rear of the house and 2 more bedrooms and a common bath are located in their own suite to the front of the home. The master bedroom may be the perfect size for your king-size bed, a nice sitting area, and this great walk-in shower and adjoining walk-in closet. And it comes with an optional 4-car garage. Well, that's it for now. Check our website, and we hope to see you soon.
Style, selection, and the latest designs. It's all here at Nye's Hardware Gallery. We're talking the largest selection of door, cabinet, and bath hardware in southeastern Wisconsin. I'm here at Nye's Hardware Gallery's recently expanded Menominee Falls location.
For over 50 years, Nye's has been supplying quality hardware to homeowners, builders, and remodelers. Our mission is to inspire our clients' creativity in a comfortable environment.
We have a wide selection of door hardware, including Rocky Mountain, Ashley Norton, Baldwin, Emtech, and Schlage. One of the most popular trends right now is pocket doors and sliding barn doors. Space-saving, functional, and stylish.
Along with specializing in decorative hardware, Nye's Hardware Gallery also carries countless options of functional hardware like doorstops and hinges.
From keypads to smartphone controlled, we have a great selection of innovative, secure, keyless entry options.
Be sure to stop by Nye's Hardware Gallery and see their great selection in person. They're located in the River Court Shopping Center in Menominee Falls and the Galleria West Shopping Center on Blue Mound Road in Brookfield. Hi, and welcome to Talking Construction with Dirk Wilt and Stevie Mistily Wilt of Cobblestone Builders. We take your building questions and give you answers straight from the experts themselves. Here's this week's question.
Hey Dirk and Stevie, is traditional siding the best choice for the exterior of a new home in Wisconsin?
While traditional siding is a common choice for the exterior of your home, there's another product out there that's truly beautiful and can stand up to Wisconsin climate. It's called EIFS, Exterior Insulation Finish System.
Unlike most other exterior siding products, EIFS offers a stucco-like appearance and also superior thermal performance, further insulating your new home. The application of EIFS starts with the liquid water-resistant barrier. Next, the installation of a drainage plane allows the water to drain out, keeping the substrate dry. Over the top, a layer of foam is fastened in place, to which a mesh is applied for the water-resistant base coat to adhere to. This also serves as a weather barrier. The final coat is a colored layer of acrylic polymer, which is troweled, creating the unique and beautiful final coat.
If you're looking for a home exterior option that is long-lasting, truly energy efficient, and stunning, EIFS could be your solution.
Cobblestone Builders, building better for you.
Whether you're looking for a custom single-family home, a condominium, or a home and lot package, look no further than Cobblestone Builders. We are glad to be back at this beautiful brand new custom home on Lake Drive designed by Jane Kerwin of Jane Kerwin Homes. Builder Showcase's exclusive custom home builder. Hello, Jane.
Hi, Lori.
Well, Jane, it appears that this homeowner had many options to choose from. Tell us about some of the interesting alternatives that a custom home builder can provide.
Well, sure, Lori. When you choose a custom home builder, you get to choose what you want, and your options are actually endless. And you're not really tied down to someone else's ideas, designs, or even amenities that you have to choose from. So the customer is getting the most for their money. In other words, they are getting exactly what they want, and they're not tied to revising a model home, for example, that was designed for repeating it over and over again. Your home is the biggest investment that most people make in their entire lifetime. Why not have your own signature dream home instead of having to live in someone else's ideas, designs, and layouts? So, Lori, I attend every meeting with every one of my customers, and I'm always available for them if they have any questions. I also am there answering the phone. I'm not passing them on to a salesperson. My customers learn a lot from me about the options open to them, so they never have to say, oh, I wish I had thought of that when I was building, or if I built again, I would do it this way.
Is Jane Kerwin Homes limited to building any special size, design, or price range of a home?
Absolutely not, and I'd like to emphasize that I build in all price ranges. The most important thing to me is that people have a great building experience. That's my ultimate goal. Price is everything right now, and I understand this, so I work very hard with my subcontractors to get the very best price for my customers during the bidding process of their home. I have the same subcontractors that do all my homes, so you will see the same quality and value whether your home is $250,000 or $1,250,000.
Jane, you build a beautiful home.
Yes, I do, Lori. However, I am very quick to say that I could not have done it without the tremendous cooperation and work ethic of my expediting team and subcontractors. The homeowner and I put the design together, no question about it, but they build this beautiful home. I really owe it all to them. We are a great team, myself, the homeowner, and my subs.
I understand that Jane Kerwin Homes also does remodeling. Are there advantages going with a builder who also does remodeling?
Oh yes, absolutely, Lori. Because I am a custom home builder, I build from the ground up. So therefore, when I'm looking at a remodel, I have a vision of how I want it to look and how I want it to look like the original and not an addition.
Well, thank you so much, Jane. And for more information, visit our website at janekerwinhomes.com.
Remodeling 360 is brought to you by Design Tech Remodeling, building a better tomorrow for you and your family.
Our experience with the Design Tech team was excellent. One of the things that we wanted to accomplish was to have a space where we could invite family and friends and build memories. One of the things that appealed to me about Design Tech is when I met Nicole at the home show. She immediately put me at ease. There was no pressure. She was a straight shooter and really helped me understand what to expect. I let Nicole know I need someone who is going to communicate with me. I need to know what to expect and when to expect it. I also had requested that since I'll be living in the house during the process, that they respect my need to keep things relatively clean in the process, and clearly they respected that and achieved that for me. We knew that this was going to be beautiful, but in the end, when everything was done, it was even more than we had hoped for or anticipated. I never felt like this was her vision. I felt like it was always about me and my vision, and she was there to support me and make it happen. We lived in this space throughout the entire process, so we got to see the evolution step by step of how beautiful it was becoming. But when friends or family stopped by who hadn't seen the process, they couldn't even believe that it was the same kitchen. They would walk in and just say, "Wow, is this even the same kitchen?" And that was fun to see.
Hi, I'm Mike Bauman, Sales Manager for Joseph Douglas Homes, and welcome to our newly designed Carlisle. As you enter the Carlisle, you will immediately notice the attention to detail with the multiple beam ceilings and custom woodwork. The kitchen features a wet bar, massive pantry, and island with seating. The owner's retreat offers a private screen porch, oversized shower, and a walk-in closet with luxury features of an island and custom built-ins. Upstairs, 3 additional bedrooms share a bath. At Joseph Douglas Homes, we work with you to create the home you have always dreamed of. That includes our all-inclusive pricing, which provides for you all of the most sought-after upgrades, along with site improvement costs and building permits. And once you select your home design, lot, and options, we will carefully calculate the total cost and give you a guaranteed price. That means no surprises, hidden costs, or cost overruns. For more information and to see the quality and value you'll receive in a Joseph Douglas home, log on to josephdouglashomes.com.
Hi, I'm Joe Meyer.
And I'm Jamie Budiak from You Build It Custom Homes and Renovations.
Jamie, when people hear the name You Build It, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, Joe, most people think they're swinging a hammer and you building it.
Jamie, that's not true. The You and You Build It is all about you, Y-O-U, the homeowner. You get to be in control, you get to see all the costs, and you decide what you want in your home and how to spend your money.
And we'll be there to guide you every step of the way.
At You Build It, it's all about you.
Your home's in your hands. You build it.
Recognizing a need and taking action. It is that simple concept that helped establish Veterans Outreach of Wisconsin. Since 2013, we've been making a difference in the homeless community by committing to the at-risk and homeless veteran by providing the basic needs of food, shelter, and clothing.
The success of the Veterans Village here in Racine has been simply amazing. The village provides our homeless veterans with more than just a place to sleep. It provides the tools they need to help break the cycle of homelessness through programming like group therapy, work search assistance, benefit assistance, and housing placement. Each veteran has their own unique tiny home, along with access to a 24/7 community center with a full-size kitchen, food pantry, recreation area, and more. Being able to interact with others in this community setting is a great way for veterans to feel a sense of normalcy.
The Racine Village is a proven model that can be applied to any city throughout the state. And there's no greater need than right here in Milwaukee. That's why Veterans Outreach is reaching out to you to help us make the Milwaukee Veterans Village a reality.
The Milwaukee Veterans Village will offer transitional housing for veterans with 42 tiny homes, a 10,000-foot community center, and the programs needed to help veterans get back on their feet, with partnerships within the community helping to increase programming capacity. Once a resident no longer has to worry about where they're going to sleep or eat that day, they start to think beyond the moment. They start to hope, dream, and plan for the next chapter in their lives.
In order to better serve the veterans in the greater Milwaukee area, we need your support. We're calling on you, your friends, your family, your business to help these local heroes and help make this vision a reality. The deadline is fast approaching, so call or email us and donate today. Be a hero to our nation's heroes.
Is your rec room short on fun? With over $1 million of inventory, Master Z's is your ticket to exciting home entertainment. From air hockey, foosball, and pool tables to poker tables, sports memorabilia, and much more, Master Z's is the place to turn an ordinary rec room into a family fun zone. Master Z's, the legendary fan cave where family fun is still affordable.
Master Z's.
Light up your new or existing home with a trip to BBC Lighting. BBC Lighting has all of the latest styles of lighting and ceiling fans, including the newest in LED, displayed in the largest lighting showroom in the Midwest. BBC Lighting is the top supplier for new home builders and decorators in the area and guarantees their everyday prices to be lower than online stores. Whether you're looking for a unique accent or whole home package, BBC Lighting is your lighting headquarters.
Just west of downtown near the Potawatomi Casino. Shop bbclighting.com.
Carpetland USA Flooring Center.
We have the hands-down, bar-none, largest carpet selection in all of Wisconsin. More choices to help you make your best choice. From Carpetland USA.
Thanks for joining us today. For more information for what you saw on today's show, log on to our website at builders-showcase.com. And while you're there, be sure to check out our online magazine. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye, everyone.
Builders Showcase and Remodeling Television is brought to you today by Jane Kerwin Homes, homes for particular people. David and Goliath Builders, the #1 team in home building and remodeling. And by Anderson Homes, superior custom home builder.